So, should you become a good screenwriter before you move to Los Angeles? I think in principle, I would agree with this, but here's the problem. How do you know if you're a good screenwriter? There's people everywhere who think they're good screenwriters. They think they're great. And they read other screenplays and they think, I'm better than this guy, or I'm as good as this guy. How do you know if you're a good screenwriter? Well, I would say that's really hard to figure out for most people until you are around a community of professional screenwriters or professional development people slash producers that read screenplays all the time and have a professional viewpoint on what's good, what's going to sell, and what's not going to sell. I'm talking about this as somebody who came up outside of LA. I came up in the business in New Orleans, which has very little development. And I can tell you, I had to hack it out of the wilderness, and there weren't a lot of people to lead me in the right direction. I sort of had to figure it all out on my own. I can tell you when I was coming up and learning, and I would reach out to other people in the business who were also trying to write, trying to become better screenwriters. It just didn't work out at all. Like they were, mired in the BS that is in a lot of these screenwriting books. And they were trying to give me feedback on like formatting. And I'm just like, I'm writing in Final Draft. My formatting is as fine as it needs to be. I watched a lot of screenwriters as I was coming up just chase butterflies. They're writing stuff that I knew would not sell. I'd never seen a movie anything like it. And that's what they thought was going to work. They thought that by writing something, they were going to become this powerful and unique flower that just could not be denied. And, they ended up writing things and in some cases making features that there's just no market for. And their movies didn't sell. And they have made much slower progress than I have. Keep in mind, I was working in Louisiana and had regular access to producers with big credits. And I would ask their opinions about, what people are looking for and, what sells and where I should focus and where my mistakes were. And, there were a couple of good ones, but there was also a lot of bad information. There was a lot of producers who are physical producers. They're not development people. And they gave me a lot of bad advice that set me back, a year or two here or there because I thought it was just the truth. But the truth is that all of those people outside of LA, they know their end of the business, but they don't know development. They don't do development professionally. They don't have a million scripts coming to them that they can read. They're not screenwriters, so they can't provide the type of professional guidance that you can get by moving to LA and just being someone's assistant or working in the mailroom.